we all have um, those moments where we meet somebody and we, please excuse my TV. We meet somebody and we instantly connect. Y'all become friends. Y'all hang out. You guys talk on the phone, text all the time. Whatever y'all do to hang out together, and y'all feel like the more y'all do it, at some point you start to think and y'all start to feel like, okay, I feel like this could be a friend of mine for life. I feel like we could be friends forever, for years, or however long you may estimate it, or whatever the case is. Now, you do have those lifetime friends, you do, that tend to be there regardless of what's going on. Y'all may fuss and fight, y'all may have your disagreements, y'all may go separate ways, like to different states or whatever, but y'all still connect. Y'all still stay connected no matter what. You guys find a way to still maintain that commitment, that friendship, and everything. Hey, Mallory, how you doing? Y'all still maintain that friendship and stuff. But there are certain times in our lives, or let me say certain seasons in our lives, where those friendships can end abruptly, not because you guys had a falling out, not because y'all had beef or anything. Think y'all may just grow apart. Y'all may outgrow each other at some point, and that's not necessarily it. It can hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can hurt because I definitely have been a victim of that, and it's not easy to try to hold on, because one of the things that I've known about life is trying to hold on to friendships and trying to let go of those friendships is one of the hardest things in life that anybody tries to do, is trying to let go of some things that are not for life. They're only for seasonal purposes. Especially when it comes to friendships, it's never easy to let go of a friendship that you thought was for life, but it was really for a season. Let's say, for instance, like I mentioned, y'all meet up or whatever the case is, y'all friends for 10 plus years, through every big special occasion or whatever the case is, like from high school to college, marriage, all everything. You guys are still friends, but at some point you realize y'all just kind of go y'all separate ways. Y'all kind of disperse. Y'all really just distance yourselves. It is not a bad thing, like I said, but and you start to wonder, well, I haven't heard from this person in forever, or you start to wonder, I wonder what's going on with this person. I haven't talked to this person in years, or whatever the case may be. It's it's all because y'all were only meant to be friends for a season, for that particular season. Now, like I said, it can hurt. Of course, it can hurt. But think about it like this. Think about the things that were brought to you during that season, in that friendship. Think about the people that the lessons that you learned, the fun times, the great opportunities that came about from that seasonal friendship. And that's a great way to think about it. But at the same time, you can't help but feel that hurt sometimes. You can't help but really feel that hurt sometimes. Deep down, when you're at home, you're kind of thinking to yourself, can't really help but feel hurt. But there are also always those lifetime friends that you really want to stay connected to. No matter what happens, you want to stay connected. It's all a matter of commitment from both parties. So for me, I think that one reason that a seasonal friendship could end could be like loyalty versus loneliness. Now you have some, let's say, two people meet because like they're lonely, you know. So they meet up, they get together and everything only because they're lonely. There's no sense of loyalty in there or anything. And then once they meet, then they meet other friends, and then those two that originally met, they just kind of go in their separate ways into their own friend group. So there's really no loyalty there. They were only got together only to fulfill that loneliness, to fill that empty spot in their heart, or whatever the case may be. So that's one way to look at it, as far as like why a reason why seasonal friendships could end. Another reason, and my money is on this one, a reason is just God allows things to happen for a reason. He allows certain friendships to end. He allows certain people to leave your life for a reason. And it hurts, but it's a process to let it's this process to let those friendships go. It really is a true process to let those friendships go. But take what you've learned from those friendships. Just take what you learned for those and apply it to those lifetime expectations that are still a part of your life. Take those and apply it to those lifetime expectations, because now sometimes even me, I've had a habit of confusing seasonal people with lifetime expectations, and that's one thing that we shouldn't. That it can be so hard to. It can be so easy to confuse those, and I think that it's important that we distinguish between the two, or find ways to distinguish between the two: seasonal friends and lifetime expectations. If you'll know who's there for life. You'll know who's there for life. God will give you signs, in a variety of ways, of whether that person's going to be there for life, or whether that person's supposed to be there for a season. Obviously, at the very beginning, you're not going to know at the very beginning, obviously, because things are just getting started. But as time progresses, you start to kind of see, you start to kind of feel each other out. You start to kind of see where it may lead, or where it may not lead. Whether it can lead into a lifetime friendship going years down the road, or it could end at a certain number of years, or a certain part of months, certain number of months, or whatever the case may be. No certain time frame, just a certain season. Just like season changes in weather and everything. Seasons for different friendships can end too. It can change constantly. I can't count how many times I've lost friendships, not through arguments or anything, but I've lost friendships because that season just ended. That season just passed by, you know? And also, you may have moved on to a different season, but that other person may be still in that current season. And that person who's in that current season still may not see it right now. So sometimes seasons may not end at the same time for different people. It may not end at the same time. If it happens to end at the same time, okay. But realistically, sometimes, a lot of times, seasons, friendships, different seasons, they won't end at the same time for a lot of people. One person may move on to a different season. They may move into a whole completely different direction, while you may be still thinking, you may not be fully moved on to a new season. You're still in that still current season, thinking that things are still all well and good. You guys are still friends. You still guys are cool like you were. And when it comes to outgrowing people, it's not about whether or not you guys feel. It's not about anything bad or anything. Sometimes you might lose touch. Sometimes you may just, honestly, sometimes you just may feel like you've just lost that connection. Sometimes that connection that you once had is just kind of withered away, kind of dispersed, kind of just disappeared. And it's not to say that I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But life happens. God allows things to happen. He allows these things to happen to really teach us, to really give us lessons to learn, to see the blessing despite what's going on, to see the blessing in disguise in it. And that's another way to look at it. Look at it as a blessing in disguise. Think about what you did learn from it. Think about what you gained from that. And you can literally look back on it and you can think about what you gained from that as you progress forward. As you progress forward to a new season of friendship, a new season period in life. So just to sum this up, really, we just got to do our best not to confuse seasonal people with lifetime expectations, because they're all seasonal friendships. They're there for a reason, only for a specific season, for a specific purpose, to teach us something, to show us something, whatever the reason may be. They're only there for that season. And it's not going to be easy to let it go. That's why you got to seek God, ask for guidance, ask for direction, because He's one friend that sticketh closer than any brother. He's one friend that's there for you to the very end. He's one that's never going to leave you nor forsake you. He's never going to leave you by the wayside. That's one lifetime friend that you have. That you can definitely look forward to, that you can lean on, that you can talk to anytime, that you can really depend on, that you can really just pour your heart out to, that you know for a fact is going to be there for you through thick and thin. Of course, yeah, he may not be a visible, like a human, visible human being, but he's there. Whether you may see it or not, he's there. In every walk of life, he is there. In college, high school, work, marriage, he's there. He's right there. No matter what, he is there. He is there at every step of the way. So with that being said, you do have, so be grateful for those seasonal friendships that you've had. Be grateful for those. And also be grateful for the lifetime friendships that you currently still have, that you know God has allowed to still happen for a lifetime. Be grateful that you still have those lifetime friends, because friends can come and go. The different seasons, they come and go. But those lifetime people that are there for you through thick or thin, good, bad, or indifferent, those are the people that you know that'll always be there for you. Those are the people that you truly, truly, truly should be grateful for. Definitely, extremely grateful for. I can say from the bottom of my heart, I'm thankful for the lifetime friends that I have. You know, even there are, for instance, there are people from high school, from a long years ago, that I've met. That out of all the people that I met in my years here at Columbus, there are a few people that are lifetime friends, and I've known they're lifetime friends for a very long time. They are lifetime friends. My friends D, my friends Vincent, my friends Pierre, Brittany, all those that I'm in elementary school, middle school. I met those people years ago in school, and I still rock with them to this day. Even people in college, I can't. The people I met in college, I'm gonna tell you, I met some great people in college, and I met them since my freshman year, 2012, and I'm still rocking with them to this day. Of course, I know with some people it might be for a season, but some people it may be for a lifetime. I'm taking time each and every day, as the days go by, as the years go by, to find out. But I will say, especially in college, I feel like college is definitely a time where you meet those friends for life. In a way, I really feel like you meet those friends for life in college. I really do. Like the people I met in Collegiate 100, the people I met in my fraternity, the people I met in classes and everything, that we've connected in so many different facets of life through different ways. It's just awe inspiring to meet these people and to really stay connected with them. And it's just amazing. It really is an amazing feeling. Honestly, it really is. And I'm just beyond utterly grateful that I'm still talking to these people, that I'm still friends with these people. I still keep in touch with these people. Whether it be texting, calling, social media, however the case may be, I still keep in touch with these people. And I'm truly blessed that God has allowed me to keep these lifetime friends that I do have. And of course, I'm thankful for the seasonal friendships that He's allowed me to have, because I've learned something from those. I've gained something from those. I may have lost a friendship, but I gained something in return. You're going to encounter some losses, but you're also going to encounter some gains out of it. So at the end of the day, God knows what's best for all of us. He really does know what's best for all of us. And we just got to trust and believe that He's leading us in the right direction. If you trust and believe and truly know that He's leading you in the right direction, and while having the right people in your circle, the right people um having your back, the right people helping you elevate you, helping you grow, helping you better yourself, it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. I mean, you won't have any regrets. I know in life as humans we may regret some things, and that's normal. I do too. I'm human. I'm not perfect. But at the same time, we can't just we can't focus on the regrets. We can't focus on the what ifs. We can't focus on the the things that happened in the past. We can't focus on that. We got to look ahead. We got to look ahead. We got to think about, be grateful for those lifetime friendships you have. Be grateful for the seasonal friends that you did have, because those lessons that you learned from them, those wonderful times that you gained from that, be grateful for those. But those lifetime friends are a dime in a dozen. They really are a dime in a dozen, because they're there with you no matter what. Even if you get on their everlasting nerves, even if they get on your everlasting nerves, but they're still there through anything. Those are your true friends. Those are really your true friends. Lifetime friends that are connected with you physically, spiritually, mentally. At some point, you call them like family. You know, like one of my homeboys who's gonna be getting married soon in September. He's like a brother to me. I met this man in fall 2013 through Genesis on campus. Who would have thought that I would have met him through a drum set, a whole drum set, and almost 7 years later, I'm still rocking with this man. I'm the best man in his wedding. I'm one of the best men in his wedding, and that makes me feel good because we look at each other as brothers. He calls my mom mom. I call his mom mom. He's like family to me. Not only is he he's like my blood brother. Not only is he my spiritual. Not only is he my college brother. He's my brother family. He's my spiritual brother. He's my cut up brother. He's my A1 from day one. And I wouldn't trade my lifetime friends for anything, and you shouldn't either. So be grateful for those who are still there for you, because you never know when it's God's time to take them away from earth. Unfortunately, be grateful for those lifetime friends, and be grateful for those seasonal friendships as well. But please do your best not to confuse the seasonal people with lifetime expectations, because it can be very confusing and it can hurt if you try to hold on to those seasonal people. My boy Lamores, what's going on, man? That's another lifetime friend. That's another lifetime friend I met since my freshman year in high school. That's my boy. That's another one. Um, please, please, please do not confuse those. Do not confuse the two. But it's because it can hurt so bad if you try to hold on to those seasonal friendships for longer than they were intended to be in your life. And then it'll hurt even worse when they just walk away. It'll hurt even worse. And that happens as humans. That happens. It's happened to me many times. I ain't gonna cap. It's happened to me so many times. It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, just be grateful. You know? Everything's good, man. I can't complain. Well, I could complain. I just choose not to complain. But everything's going well on my side, man. I hope everything's going well with you, man. But just know who your real friends are. Um, be grateful for those seasonal friends that have ended already. You know, take those lessons that you gained from it. And definitely be truly grateful for those lifetime friends that God has allowed you to still have, to be a part of your life. And don't take them for granted. Don't take it for granted. No matter what happens, do not take them for granted. So that's pretty much what I want to say about that, because I feel like friendship is definitely a great thing to have in life. Um, Definitely, man. Yeah, mindset is everything. So we got to keep pushing. Got to keep pushing, man. So I'm just thankful for the friendships that I do have. I'm thankful for what God has allowed me to have thus far, and everything that He will do, that He is doing now, and everything that He is going to do going forward. So definitely, thank you so much, Mallory, for listening. Thank you so much. I needed to hear this for myself just as much as you needed to hear it too, because I needed to say I needed to hear myself say it. But you guys, be blessed. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I do. Even though some of you guys, I may not know you from a can of paint. I may not know you guys, but I can still love you from afar, because that's just the person I am. I love you guys. I do hope you guys have a great weekend, and a great week starting on Monday, with work, class, whatever it is that you may do. Go be great. Keep rocking it, keep grinding it as usual, keep that same mindset, keep working hard, man. And I believe that you guys will do great things, man. And keep those good people around. Please keep those good people around.